I can't tell you how many times I've gotten spooled up to buy something. Man, I really want this. I'm really excited for it. I've got to have it. Here we are, summer's almost over. We're into the fall season of tech releases. And this year I'm being a little more mindful in hopes to avoid buyer's remorse. So whether you're spending $20 or $2,000, in this video I'll go over 3 tips to help you avoid buyer's remorse. We've all been there, super excited about a product that we've purchased. It comes, we unbox it, we start using it, and then you get that sinking feeling that maybe you made a mistake. Should I return it? Should I send it back? Here's the process that I've been using to make sure that when I'm spending my money, it's the right decision and I'm getting adequate value out of the things that I'm purchasing rather than just impulsively buying every little thing that I think I want. Step 1 is do your research. And research doesn't need to be complicated. If you're on YouTube right now, you are 90% of the way to doing your research. I'll find videos in the categories of products that I'm looking at, whether it be cameras or phones or gear. There's somebody out there making a YouTube video on the product who's used it, who has an opinion. And the more you watch these different reviewers, the more you can align their experience as data points that you can use to figure out if their experience with the product would leave you feeling satisfied if you spent your hard-earned money on the same item. So if I'm searching for a new piece of Apple tech, I'm going to watch MKBHD, I'm going to watch The Everyday Dad, and I have calibrated my buyer senses to their YouTube review style, and I can start to get an inkling based on that of how much value there is in the product that I'm interested in. Then I might hop on Google and check out the blog scene and maybe more traditional media to see what they're saying. And I love going through websites like Ratings or CNET or PC Gamer or any of the sites that give you a budget pick, the right pick for most people, and then a money no option pick of if you don't care at all about budget, here's the best thing that you can buy. Maybe it's not the best, maybe it's the most expensive. Anyways, that starts the second part of research, which is comparison. So YouTube is number 1, Google is number 2, then we take that information and we start to compare the other products that are brought up in the different blog posts or YouTube videos or articles that we've read, and can look at things like price and features and availability and start to hone in on why we think this product is important and will it actually meet the needs that we have. So go ahead and create the list of things that you think is important to you and rank the different products that you're looking at against that list. Make your own list of this is the best budget pick for me. This might be the best overall pick for me. And if money were not an option, this is what I would aspire to buy. So your research and your comparison should have helped you hone in on the product that you want. And the last step, step 3, is to wait. Give yourself time to make a plan and budget for the purchase. Now, I'm definitely guilty of buying things on a credit card, not having the cash to back it up, just like anybody else was, but we don't want to make that a habit. And we want to focus on, do we actually need something versus do we actually want something? So waiting gives you the ability to track the price of the item, put it in your cart or leave the web page open, wait for a sale that might help you save some money. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten spooled up to buy something. Man, I really want this. I'm really excited for it. I've got to have it. Then I decide, I don't really want to spend the money right now. Perfect example is a new camera backpack. I've been eyeing up the Shimoda Explore V2. I want a little bit of a bigger bag, but still kind of an everyday carry size. The bag retails for anywhere between $400 and $500 depending on what configuration you go with. And that tab has been open in my Safari on the iPhone for at least a month now. That I've looked at the bag and I've checked in on the price every once in a while and have come to realize it's kind of an unwarranted want for me. I have a camera backpack. It holds and protects my camera gear. it works fine. Sure, it's not the nicest or most expensive bag out there, and I would like a little more space in the event that I travel and do want to take both Sony camera bodies and the drone in one bag, but that's a nice to have for me at this point. So I'm watching that bag, waiting for a sale, and making a plan to budget for it. And I know this is a little hypocritical. Hey Bill, you have a tech channel. You review tech gear. You're one of the people that's pushing new items. The difference here is that nobody is paying me to do this. I've bought all the tech and gear on this channel with my own money. If I don't like something, I'll give you my honest feedback about it. And if I have buyer's remorse for something, I will definitely let you know. The eye-opening thing for me this year was the iPhone event that just happened this past week, actually. I've been buying the new iPhone every year for the last few years, starting with the iPhone 12, then the 13 Pro, and now on to the 14 Pro. And I was a little bit disappointed at the iPhone announcement this year, but it really had me thinking, I don't need to upgrade this year. I'm okay where I'm at, and I have what I need. So it's important to make sure while you're watching these videos that if you enjoy consuming tech media as much as I do, that you are mindful of what you need, how you're going to use the device, what kind of value it brings to you, more so than I bought the shiny new thing. We all like buying shiny new things. I definitely do, at least. But I've gotten better over the years and honed in on a process that I know works. When I'm making a decision to buy something, I've spent the time doing the research, putting a list together, comparing these things in my head or on a piece of paper, and waiting for a sale or a good price. So I've definitely bought some new tech recently, and I've enjoyed it a lot. You see the studio display behind me in the Mac Studio. You can check out that video if you're in the market for a new Apple computer. Another good example is the Rode wireless mics that have just came out. You see I'm holding a microphone here. This is actually a DJI mic. Oh, how dare me. DJI wireless mic inside of a Godox handle to be kind of an interview style microphone. But I already have a wireless microphone set. Why am I so enthralled with these new Rode wireless microphones that have come out with 32-bit float that I likely would never use and have no need for? But I see them everywhere. They're in my Instagram feed. They're in my YouTube feed. People are being sent these products and review them. And I just get excited about it. I want these new things. And I don't have a reason why. I already have multiple different microphones. I have DJI mic, I have a Rode mic, I have a USB mic. I have no need for another microphone set, but this is what the media is designed to do, and that's the strategy that companies take. People get sent new things on YouTube all the time. They use the product, they'll put a review up, it gets the views, and they may never use these products ever again. I'm putting my hard-earned money on the line here for all the tech products that I buy, so I have to make sure I have a really darn good reason to do so, rather than just blindly spend money on things that I want. Alright, I'll get off my soapbox. I hope you enjoyed. We'll catch you next time. See ya.